Welcome back. Now, it looks like the days of having our cake and eating it could be over. Well, in the office, at least, because that is the suggestion of the head of the Food Standards Agency.
Yeah, Professor Susan Jebb told The Times that by not bringing treats like these into work, we can help our colleagues make better choices. So we sent Ruth Liptrot to an office to see what people there make of the advice.
Cake's ready!
Yep, they better move quickly, because if their office is anything like ours, that won't be there for long. But according to Professor Susan Jebb from the Food Standards Agency, it shouldn't be there at all. She argues that bringing cake into the office is undermining those who are trying to avoid junk food because it doesn't create a supportive environment. Try telling this lot that.
A bit of cake goes a long way, definitely.
I'm the orderer of all cakes, all fruit, everything that we kind of have in the office. So for me, having a bit of cake with a coffee at 4 o'clock, what is wrong with that?
It's about balance, I suppose, and you need to have positive choices as well. So
I think cake is a positive choice.
well, yeah, I suppose it is, yes.
It's just a little incentive, really, to keep going, keep working, have a little sugar rush for the afternoon when you're crashing a little bit.
If you want cake, you can have cake. I don't feel like you should be told that you shouldn't have cake, just like you shouldn't be told that you should eat the cake. If the cake's there, have the cake. If you don't want cake, don't eat the cake.
Yeah, what he said. There's more, though.
She also said that having cake in the office is a bit like passive smoking because employees don't have a choice about it being there. Well, let me tell you, I am trying really hard to inhale this cake, but it's not working.
But let's ask an expert. Is this an example of the nanny state, or might she have a point?
There are going to be some people that really enjoy that aspect. That's something they look forward to, and it's part of the sort of team building of being able to share at work. But then you've got to consider that some people are genuinely struggling and that this can be a real problem for them. So it's actually about office planning. It's about where you put things.
Advertising obviously has a role to play, with Professor Jebb arguing that it's undermining people's free will by pushing things like chocolate but not cauliflower. So, in the interests of a balanced diet, maybe it's time to mix up those snacks. Or maybe not. Ruth Liptrot, 5 News.
Ruth, do not even come to me with cauliflower up in the 5 News office, OK? Well, we've been asking for your thoughts on whether you should bring cake into the office or not. Tessa, what have people been saying?
Well, in the spirit of balance, I'm going to start with Beverly from Wales. Thanks for getting in touch.
You need balance.
Hello, I've stopped eating cake in the office and I've replaced it with carrots and celery. It's lovely. But I have to say, Beverly is alone because Jane from Castleford says, absolutely ridiculous. If you're not allowed cake, just don't have it. You can't blame your work colleagues for your own lack of self-control. Rich from Redditch says a bit of what you fancy never hurt anybody, especially French fancies. Chris from Frinton-on-Sea, no cake, more nanny state rubbish. And Sarah from Surrey says there is so much gloom at the moment. A little bit of cake might make people feel better. Thank you for getting in touch.